Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 1 between Stan the Man and Mimile in the single division tournament. Let's dive right in here to Haroshaje. And on the left in the red we have Stan playing first Pancerna on balanced income. And on the right in the blue we have Mimile playing fourth Fallschirmjager on Juggernaut income. I apologize. I said Game 1. There is only one game here in this single division tournament. So each player gets one division to play for the entirety of the tournament. I did already lose out on this one. It wasn't a great game. Otherwise, I would have posted it. I always post games if they're good. If they're not good, it doesn't matter what I win or lose. It just was not an interesting game. Got run over by Lisic, and I played like crap. So, you know, it happens. It happens. But anyway, checking out these decks here. First Pancerna, we've seen it many times. Stan has come up several times in cast lately, but you know, the dude plays yucky in my opinion, but also plays really, really well. So great dude to cast. Always has a fun game to watch. Recon tab, we've seen it. Some okay infantry to help pump up your not good infantry tab. You of course have more Cromwells and Stuarts and things to help fill out your tank tab, as if you needed help filling that out. Your infantry tab, one of the big issues with the division, although you do have some good infantry in here. The Chelsea Piat is a double light machine gun unit. You do have the Inzinieri, jeez. Inzinieri, there we go, to do some CQC, but of course CQC is your big issue. Your tank tab, the highlight of the division, you get 2 cards of Fireflies, Cromwell 7s, Cromwell 5s, just everything you could really want in a Commonwealth or tank tab. Your support tab, phenomenal. You get the Cromwell 6s for 2k range, and of course some Vickers and stuff. Your AT tab, really solid, 17-pounder, 6-pounders, and Achilles. He's bringing just the 17s and Achilles here. Your AA tab, really good with lots of mobile Crusader AAs that actually do lay down some pretty good fire support. Your Arty tab is fine. Sexton, 87 mil, it's a 25-pounder. It's nothing crazy good, but it is mobile, which can make it quite annoying. And they do have radio, so they do a nice job. And of course, your air tab, pretty fantastic. Commonwealth Airborne, which I would argue is probably the best air tabs in the game, are the Commonwealth ones. They're just really, really strong all around, and all their units are good. Hopping over to the other side here, Mimile holding nothing back with his 1v1 choice of division with 4th Fallschirmjager, arguably the best, or at least the top 3 divisions in the game. Recon tab, phenomenal, tons of good tools here, although he's only bringing the 20 mil flak and the sniper. No AB, no SPW, which is kind of weird. Your infantry tab, fantastic. You get lots and lots of Italian infantry mixed with Fallschirmjagers, which are really strong, high costed, but really strong infantry. Your tank tab, a good mix of medium and heavy tanks. You get Panthers, M42s, Tigers, so you get all the range there. Your support tab is phenomenal with tons of 2K options, M42s and 43s, and then Sturmpanzer 4s. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Your AT tab, it's solid. It's not like phenomenal, but it is really solid. You get the 47 mil guns, which are always fantastic, firing really fast. Gerlichs with their high stealth allows them to basically walk up to a tank and shoot him. It's pretty nuts. Pack 40 is the usual thing. A tab here, actually a little more filled out than usual. Usually people just take the 37 mils, but Mimile here bringing the 88 as well, trying to stop that Commonwealth Airborne. Arty tab, really good, but super expensive. He's bringing the radio mortars along with both cards of the 172s. So lots of big Arty here. And then your air tab usually has lots of good tools, but he's only bringing the Fockles and the Recon. So very interesting there. For Mimile, and of course he's playing Juggernaut. I think he did that just because he like picked the best division. Everyone gave him crap about it, so then he gave himself probably what is the worst income. So here we go. I mean, technically though, Juggernaut has an advantage against balance. I mean, if you're gonna play Juggernaut, this is the only matchup you'd want, is up against balance, because you actually end up by minute 30 you are getting 20 extra points a minute than him. So Crusader AA down south is going to force off that HC-111 pretty early with a crit engine damage. Another Crusader up here. Stan's not doing anything crazy for once. He's not doing any like massive giga tank push, which is kind of shocking. Surprised he's not, but maybe he just knows Mimile's too good of a player to pull that crap on. I don't know. He has no problem pulling it on me, that's for sure. Will the HC-111 get out? It will. Barely. Smoking. It'll be out for a while. But Mimile deploys just fine. The Commonwealth transports here, very slow. The Bedfords, they're not the what are they called? I forget what the other, something with a C. The other Commonwealth transport is CMP is much better, has 80 kilometers an hour, but the Bedford does not. So slow deployment here for Stan. Mimile picking up a 14-10 right off the bat. Phase A, I mean, they both have the same exact income, so he should be pretty fine for phase A here. The woods should be Mimile's strength. I mean, Sappers are great. Para-assaults, though, are greater. Well, I mean, again, specifically Sappers, para-assaults are not phenomenal because the grenade does kill them quite easily. But I'm not sure which one wins that. 2 para-assaults easily win, but we'll see. Sexton going to start bringing down the arty. Infantry moving forward. Not sure if Mimile saw that. Hurricane looking for some infantry. Gets a nice shot up, but does very little damage, but does force everything off. The Oster giving lots of recon there. This is a stand classic here. This 15-point recon along with a Hurricane hitting your stuff. Really quite annoying, honestly. Haroshaje, really not great long-range unit. The Breda light machine gun is awful. The worst machine gun in the game, basically. So this thing does not do well at long range. It's definitely like essentially a mid-range to close-range rifle squad. So Mimile puts right out of here and stand capturing the flag. That's super easy to cap, and now the half-track's going to get involved as well. These infantry need to get out of the open here, and they are. The Breda gun, cannon here, finding the half-track, killing one of those, so that's a really nice kill for him, although there's more half-tracks on the way. Another Sexton coming in already. Shug M42 trying to get away from the Sherman. Will it? I don't even see a line of sight here, so I'm not exactly sure how these guys were shooting at each other at all, to be honest with you. It's baffling. This thing can shoot on the move? Really? I did not know that. No way. I have never seen one of these things shoot on the move. Does get a penetration, though. Ouch. Huh. I'm actually in shock right now. Heat shell does only 8 damage, actually, so it doesn't do the necessary 10 to, like, one-shot the Sherman. Cannon already under pressure from the Sexton there. Well, that now double Sexton. So Stan doing well in the town here. Mimile's pretty under-deployed, honestly, in the town, despite having this flag. We do see a Panther coming in, though, along with his Stug L6. I don't really understand bringing these, to be honest. I mean, it's fine. They're fine against, like, half-tracks, I guess. But I feel like there's other AT things in the AT tab. I don't know. Maybe not. But maybe. Scout car finding the sharpshooter here. That needs to try to stay alive. That recon is quite key. Vickers under pressure from the Panther. How's that getting spotted? I guess this Pioneer here. And the infantry have now been pushed all the way back, but there's no way Stan can get through this right now. I mean, maybe the Sextons can soften it up. Haroshaje DC trying to stay hidden here so that they can keep providing that beautiful recon. This recon tank probably will spot him if he gets much closer. I would think he should. Panther, though, is easily top dog in this town right now. There's nothing there that can even get close to killing it, other than a side shot, of course. There's a fair bit of supporting weapons as well. Flammenwerfer finds the Streltsy Piat out in the open, but with the support of the tanks and everything, Streltsy should win, although they are falling back. Flammenwerfer needs to run or it will die. Panther now in. Let's see what that thing can do. It looks like the action's really down south, along with Stan trying to put some pressure here up north. Not down north. All right, let's see here. The lines of sight in this town are so dumb, you have to check both sides. Otherwise, you don't know if there's really a line of sight. Cannon was about to fire at the Cromwell, but he turned it off at the last second so that the Cromwell will get closer, and the cannon has a better chance of actually penning. The problem is, with this thing at 1 health, it will basically instantly die when it gets shot. But this range, there it goes. There's 1 pen. Oh, it's going to get 2 shots off. Oh, but it bounces. Hi-ya! Oh, that was a good play, though, from Mimile. Honestly, I personally would have never thought of that. Would have just let my thing start shooting ASAP. So little plays like that, guys, that make the difference. Panther's pressuring the Streltsy. Not great HE damage on that thing, though, so it's not doing much. Cromwell is damaged. The Stug M42 should be able to finish it off at this range. Yeah, it really should. Especially when it gets the first shot off here. Or just kidding. The Pancerna can just do it. And down it goes. So Cromwell kind of thrown away there by Stan. A little surprising. He's not usually that just like singular. He usually sends them in groups. Stug L6 goes down to the Sherman. These Shermans in this town are disgusting. Like this map, this is like the ultimate Sherman map, I feel like personally. They're just so good. These little like pockets of town. Their 50 cals can absolutely eviscerate any infantry they see. Their guns, they're close enough that their gun actually can like penetrate something. I do feel like this is the perfect Sherman map. Already going for the Haroshaje DC and the Panther. Panther already on the run, though. Streltsy Piat hoping to get lucky, but did not. Sharpshooter goes down. So this flag getting grabbed. Stand now on the 14-10. And about halfway through A phase. And of course, Mimile has to be careful. He really would have liked to take an advantage here in A. I mean, he did. I shouldn't say he didn't. The advantage in A is key for him because obviously in B he's going to be down 200 points, which is not like... It's not like a drastic number of points he's out, but he's still down 200 points. Like, it doesn't change the fact that it's 200 points. Of course, nothing even close to, like, you know, Balance versus Maverick where you're down 450 points, but it's also, you know, you're down. Cannon finally gets on target, takes out the scout car. Now is on the run. How fast does the L6 fire? Okay, it is the exact same Breda. Hits the Stewart, but goes down itself. Now the Panther's going to try to do the job. MG42 is here to continue to spot, so the Panther shouldn't be surprised when it gets here. Problem is the Panther is showing side armor here. If that Stewart can land a hit, it will go down. Well, it won't go down, but it will get penned. Panther's now aggressively chasing. I do applaud Mimile for going after it here. Streltsy Piat pokes his head out to stop the Panther. The Panther can't go much further because then the Piat will get him. But you can see Stan all over on his micro. Already ran away. Already going after the 37 mil. How does he see the... Oh, yeah, there's recon in the church tower there. So this 37 mil probably going to die here. If he doesn't move it in time. Oh, just kidding. The Stewart's going to see it, and down at 37 mil goes. That's a big kill there for Stan. Keeping the sky open. Radio mortar going for the church tower. He knows. He knows. There's no way to, like, magically pick that out of nothing. So the church tower's still alive, but the recon did hop out. Kind of weird. Radio mortar doing its job, though. Sextons, I would assume, will target that next, because this thing just gets so much value. Panther going after the Shermans. Oh, there's a Firefly there. Just noticed that. Oh, and is he going to get a shot off on anything? It doesn't look like it. Where's it going? So it's attack moving here and then backing up. What's going on? Firefly reloading. Panther can't decide what it's going to do. Panther's still not firing yet. But it should get the first shot up. It does, and the Firefly goes down, and that was the only way to kill it right now. But another Firefly already in. Sherman engages first, though. Panther keeps switching targets. It can't decide what to shoot at. Firefly gets a penetration, as it should at this range. And the Firefly's going to fire again. It's already 3-star. Panther going to go down here. That's a big kill for Stan, killing that off. Sexton's going after the 81 mortar, as suspected. A small infantry push here. Nothing significant, but it is here. Can't even get up on the hill. Stan has 50 infantry, although this guy always seems to have like 100 infantry left in C phase. I'm not sure how he does it. Down south, everything quiet, but things in the town not going well here for Mimile at all. Lost another mortar. Crusader AA, though, goes down to the Panzerschreck. 37 mil already, like, moved into where the mortar was, so now the Saxons are kind of accidentally targeting it. The church tower did die, so no more of that easy recon there. HE-111 flying through with the Crusader AA dead. He can now fly down here pretty safely. Yeah, it looks like it. Hurricane floating in the back. Interesting. Might go after some fighter duty here to try to kill the HE-111. Yeah, there it goes. Which is faster, though. 415, 3... Oh, wow. The HE-111 is significantly faster. That's funny. 20 mil doing what it needs to do to keep this recon plane out of the sky. Focke-Wulf going after the Hurricane. Nice kill there, getting that kill on the plane. Did not expect that. And the Focke-Wulf can now go bomb something. Although, bombing the Vickers, I would not choose because the AA is down here. I would say bomb something in the center. Keep your plane alive. Yeah, he is reconsidering that. Nope, just kidding. He's not. So, surprisingly passive here from both players, I would say, overall. Neither making, like, a huge push. Focke-Wulf just gets forced off by all the 50 cals. I would think it's going to get away, despite this burst of Crusader AA fire. Yep, it will. Shooting down the plane is obviously what was valuable there. Bombing something would have been great. It just didn't happen. Now, another Panther coming in. How many Fireflies are there? This is the only... Well, no, just kidding. There's 3 cards of Fireflies. I thought there were only 2. Wow, this deck gets a lot of Fireflies. I didn't realize how many they got. Cromwell 5 goes down to the Fuhrer here. I think it was the Fuhrer. Something killed it. It was either that or the Stu M42. Panzertruck moving forward, try to get on the half track there. M42 misses its first shot. Doesn't miss the second one, though. So half track down, and now the Pioneers should win this pretty easily, I would think. Stand committing to a northern assault here. We're now in B phase, though. Scout car goes down. That's actually big for taking some of those eyes away. And a flag recapture from Mimile on a 1311. The advantage now going to be in Stan's favor for the time being. Crusader AA Mark 22B. This has the tripulston, so it's actually a lot more dangerous than the regular Crusader. It's also a fair bit more expensive. But this thing can shoot down a plane by itself. Scout cards being used really effectively to just pester these support weapons. Panther A in the town, though. I mean, yeah, like I said, there are Fireflies to spare. I thought he only had the 2 and A until C phase, but I was incorrect. So these Panthers are not going to perform as well as they usually would against like a Commonwealth deck, because the presence of the Fireflies allows him to actually take care of that really significant threat. Cannon finding the Piat here. The Streltsy Piat should be able to do some damage to that. Crusader AA doing what it does and trying to chop down some infantry, but at longer range, it doesn't do nearly as good of a job. Stu M42 out of heat shells. It's falling back. Panzertruck trying to get forward. It's going to get in range, actually, in time. Nope, just kidding. Nope, and he's going to lose that Panzertruck. Yeah, that's a pretty big loss, actually. Another one coming in. Stu M42 moving in, but I don't think it has the AP to do this. Yeah, it doesn't. Parasol going to try to get a grenade on it. It's not a Panzerfaust, unfortunately, which means it's far less likely to succeed. Stu M42 goes down to 2 shots from the tanks here. Ooh, Parasol gets a grenade off and kills the leader. There we go. Gerlich having a hard time getting on target. It goes down. Stan's northern push developing well here. Parasol's trying to force out the Sappersy. Sappersy should destroy these. The Parasol destroy the Sappersy because of the cover difference. If you get caught out in yellow cover against Berettas, you will die. Town gets quiet, although Mimile bringing a lot of reinforcements. Looks like his next push is going to come there. His reinforcements trickling up north. Just enough, he hopes, to hold off this large push, but it's a pretty big push. Ingenierzy pushing in with their flames. They're going to beat the Fallschirm Pioneers pretty easily. Leader now falling back to try to find some cover. Pioneer actually gets his grenade off. How did he do that? I don't know. Panzertruck moving in, though, to try to take out some of this armor. If he can take out the Crusader AA, that'd be huge. That's the prize here. 20 mil can easily kill this half track. That's not an issue. Yeah, that was wiped out. In the town, MG42 pinning down the Streltsy Piat, trying to push around here. Large armor continued, though. Bunch of infantry coming in to try to stem the tide of troops here. Fallschirm Pioneer under pressure from the Crusader AA. Panzertruck's actually going to have a hard time sneak. It has to specifically sneak around this way. 20 mil trying to get away from that Cromwell. It will succeed. If the Cromwell pushes too aggressively, it's going to get killed by this Panzertruck. Pack 40 in position now, trying to stop the Sappersy from getting into this complex here. Oh, it re-aims. Why did it re-aim? Oh no, the MG42 is going to get surrendered. 20 mil goes down. Ingenierzy trying to find this Panzertruck. Panzertruck on the run here. Now he's running further away. Haroshaje unload. The armor is running away now that he's lost track of that Panzertruck, but now the Ingenierzy find the Panzertruck. Will it kill it? It's going to be a big loss. He's only got 4 Panzertrucks. And they've honestly been pretty key from keeping Stan's super aggressive armor play at bay. Haroshaje take out 1 half track. Panzerfaust reloads really fast, so should be able to get the other one. Both half tracks go down. Nice kills there for Mimile. Sexton going after whatever was here. I think this infantry, which is currently falling back. Oster moving in now that the 20 mil's dead. Gerlich, though, finding the Cromwell. Should be able to get at least 1 pen on this thing. Ooh, ammo explosion takes it out. Very nice. Parasol take out the Ingenierzy, but now the Crusader AA is here to deliver the punishment. Ouch. 37 mil now in to actually provide some severe, severe is a little strong, some actual AA cover. The 20 mil is fine, but it's certainly not killing anything or stopping more robust planes. HE-111 doing a flyby here. Crusader AA actually gets turret stuck from the Gerlich. Survives the second shot. Of course, that Gerlich unfortunately needs 3 hits to kill. Well, it's actually probably fortunate because the stats in this thing are fantastic other than the damage thing. Currently 12-12, 4 minutes left here in B phase, and then Mimile starts to pick up the advantage in C phase with the income. MG42 spotting the 17-pounder. Stan does not notice. Losing a 17-pounder like that would be devastating, but he does notice. He's falling back. Sexton taking out the Garlic there. Another Garlic present. The armor, though, has taken a hit, so reinforcements are a-coming, along with a fresh piece of AA. Sexton's really good with radio. I mean, 25 pounders are just really solid with the radio. Pack 40 finally finds that scout car. This is a good position to stop any more flanks around the hill here. Pack 40, what has it found? Oh, the Sherman 3. That would be a huge kill, getting rid of that leadership once again. Wow. I feel like I've watched Sherman's bounce Pack 40 shells really often lately, and I just didn't think they should do that very much. Sexton, though, can very easily kill that Pack 40, and yep, they're going to try. Although the Sherman backing up takes away the radio, so they might be a lot less effective than they were a moment ago. Parashot to DC trying to get him, but they're going to get unloaded here by the Sexton, most likely. Oh, it gets killed! Oh, the RNG! Oh, that's so unfortunate! Oof. Pioneer actually get their grenade off again, hitting that Engineers really hard. Fallschirm Pioneers finding those infantry out in the open, trying to keep them pinned down. Leader trying to give his lovely veterancy around. More reinforcements probably need up north if he wants to hold that. Nothing happening in the center. 2 minutes left of B phase. A huge attack force here from Stan. I mean, I can't believe Mimile's not calling more reinforcements. He can see this. This is not a secret. I mean, it's not as much as it looks like, but it's still triple star everything, which is pretty bad. He has a lead. I just noticed this. He has a leader in. I was wondering where all these 3 stars were coming from. It's like I didn't think he brought him in double star. Pair assaults waiting in ambush for this Cromwell, which is already retreating. And Garlic infantry coming in, try to save the day. The Sextons running out of ammo. One is out of ammo, but here comes that ammo. He wants to keep those firing. They've been very, very effective for him. Tripulson here for that HE-111 needs to fall back. There's a Tripulson up north, though. He may go down. Fuhrer gets spotted. I'm surprised he doesn't put this thing on return fire, honestly. He really wants that to stay alive. HE-111 looks like it's going to get away, though. Flag is captured. Stand back on the 1311. Fallschirm Pioneers are going to get unloaded. Luckily, they don't die. G111 now flying over the center. Mimile still has a good chunk of troops here. He's not making any sort of push. Stan basically focusing all his power up north. Pioneers getting absolutely wrecked. Parachot to DC go down. Garlic with their exceptional stealth, staying hidden a little longer, but now finally gets spotted and need to try to run away. I don't think they're going to make it, though. Even the bad Brens at this point can kill things. Garlic finding half tracks. Takes out one, is now going to die. Focke-Wulf trying to get through, will not get through the Tripulson shield. Double Fallschirm Pioneer trying to take out the Engineers-y. Do take out one, but there's just so many machine guns firing. Parachot Judici just flying in here, gets killed in the transport. Does survive with some of its squad, so we'll get in the building. Here comes 2 Stug M42s and a Sturmpanzer 4. That might actually be a big issue for Stan. He doesn't really have a way to kill this up north, other than a Piat. But things looking bad up north for Mimile now. We're finally into C phase, and his infantry, I mean, his income now will unlock well and truly. Brings it back to a 12-12 with a cap of this flag. The Cromwell 6 hitting that Stug M42 there. Keep saying Stu, I'm sorry. It says Stug. Stug actually gets a pen on that Sherman there. Can they finish it off? That'd be huge to take away this leadership. Just kidding, the leadership's not going anywhere. Has a loader knockout. Stug M42s do not pen that well, though. But they do finally get the kill. I was just trying to see if they have heat. I just could never remember. Yeah. So the AP is higher. The heat is actually lower. That Sherman dead. That does release a little bit of pressure. There's no more medium tanks here, actually. It's all infantry, which is funny to see from 1st Pancerna. We see stuff just piling in now. That 175 points really he's gonna feel it fast. This is not like I mean, it's more than you get in a B phase of Maverick. It's a lot of points. It's a lot more than the 155 of balance. Another infantry squad. It just piles up really quick. Infantry dead in the transport again. Mimile being a little sloppy with his transport calls-ins. I shouldn't say a little. He's been pretty sloppy with his transport call-ins. It happens. It happens. You're in a tight situation. I get it. 2 more Sextons coming in. Remember, though, it's not like Stan is on Maverick. It's not like he has no income. He still has 155 points from balance. So it's certainly not like he's going to be, like, running up against a point problem here. It's just that Stan's going to have a whole lot more. Sturmpanzer throws a huge shot down, forces all those infantry to fall back. Parachachudisti do actually unload this time, but barely. Sturmpanzer 4 already showing its worth as these paratroopers are finally able to get in. Stu-M42 trying to get that half track. But the Piat misses the Stu-M42. I mean, it was a little stressed out, so, you know, not shocking, honestly. But Mimile has recaptured that flag, bringing it back to a 13-11 for himself. In the town, Fallschirm Pioneer tried to get in, got pinned pretty quick. 172 is now online here. So there's some big arty from Mimile, targeting the Crusader AA, surprisingly. He doesn't really have much airborne, so I'm surprised he's not trying to, like, maybe counter the Sextons, which would honestly be just as efficient as targeting the AA. The Sturmpanzer died. Oh my, that's bad. Where is it? Where in this mess did it die? It must... Oh, wait, it's right there. What am I saying? What am I, blind? Sturmpanzer 4 laying down some big HE. It may get penned out, suppressed out, though, before it can finish the job. Stu-M42 goes down to the Recon Cromwell. Now we have a Tiger and 2 more Stugs coming in. Yeah, I was going to say, again, it's just like overly aggressive unloading orders. Cromwell 7's now in with their higher armor. Going to be a bit more of a pain to get through. Pioneer immediately pinned down. 12-12, though, with Mimile holding the 2 flags in the town. Already coming down on the leader here. We have 4 Sextons firing away. Another 172 coming in. So the arty war is developing now. Stan doing a phenomenal job of actually winning some CQC fights, which is really impressive because Mimile's division is significantly better in that respect. If Cromwell gets too aggressive, the Parachachudisti may have an opportunity. They should be able to kill this Streltsy Piat really easily with their Berettas and everything at close range here. Yeah, that should be an absolute wipe. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, these guys are really quite good at CQC. They're not the level of a CQC squad, but they are a step below it. Very, very close to it. Fallschirm Pioneers do a nice job clearing out some of these infantry in the town. This is definitely where I feel like Stan's infantry actually would struggle the most because the Brens are just really meh. Cromwell 7 really shouldn't be able to kill this Sturmpanzer 4 at close range. It probably magically will pen at some point. But it's going to take some time, and now the Tiger is here. The Tigger Tiger puts a pen on that Cromwell 7. There's some big tanks right up next to each other. Kind of funny to see. Parachachudisti gets beaten out. Fallschirm Fuhrer here getting hit by the engineers. Losing that definitely is not good. Crusader AA somehow has a line of sight on this Sturmpanzer. Really odd line of sight there. Already going after the AA, but he immediately moved it this time. Stug M42 has no chance of killing this Cromwell 7. Needs to move it, but he's not going to in time. Down it goes. Tiger does a nice job crushing this Ingenierzy here. 37 mil backing up into the artillery. What is he doing? He's trying to set up like a move order, but he unfortunately put the move order onto the arty. Dragoni here, right on top. The Tiger bounced the Piat shell. Wow, if you've never seen a Piat fail that bad, holy crap, it actually hit, and it didn't pen. Oh, the sadness for Stan. I'm not sad for Stan, but for Stan personally, that would be devastating. Cromwell 7 going to take the Gerlich down. Stug trying to stop those infantry. Looks like the Sturmpanzer did go down, though. In the town, though, Mimile making some progress, although a blob of Cromwells has now arrived. 2 Tigers coming in. The thing is, Mimile's heavy armor will run out a lot sooner than Stan's medium armor. The 172s took a lot of damage from, I assume, an attack from the Sextons. There is AA here, so there's no way a plane flew over. So it looks like the Sextons did some counter battery and did it quite well already. Stug M42 going to get killed again here. Mimile being, I think, a little too negligent of these medium tanks. He's going to run out of medium tanks and have nothing to, like, bounce around here. Whole bunch of infantry and AT coming in. Sexton unleashing. I understand wanting to use the 172s to, like, kill support gun and stuff, but I know it's hard to kill. It's really tough to actually kill those Sextons, but it's still doing a lot of damage. The Crusader AA died at some point. I think the Tiger saw it through the trees somehow. Cromwell 7 goes down to the Tiger here, so some good kills there. Half track goes down to the AT of the Gerlich. HE-111 flying through. 172 taking a beating here from those Sextons. It's just a tough fight because it's 4 Sextons versus like the 2 172s, and so like the 172s obviously being a bigger gun, the faster firing Sextons and having 4 of them end up pinning your tank. You're already down faster. Was there 2 Tigers here? I feel like there was. Transmission damage on this really sucks because then they're moving really slow. 2 Tigers in the town though, trying to take care of these Cromwells. Just kidding, they're going after the 17-pounder. The 172s actually did save the day there. Now the Tiger's going after some Cromwells. The extra HE of the Tiger really helping out here. Gerlich trying to get in on the action on those Cromwell 5s. Does take one out. Already coming down hard on these Tigers, though. Up north, Tiger trying to get on that Cromwell 7. The transmission damage is really killing it. I think there was another Firefly here a moment ago and it already died somehow. Gerlich died to the Arty. Tiger's chilling right now. They even have their side armor will have a potential of blocking the Cromwell shots. Firefly actually bounces on the Tiger. Gerlich trying to help the Tiger. Tiger goes down. Gerlich needs to finish off this Firefly to at least force a trade here, but it is failing right now. Firefly only has 90 millimeters. No, that's 100 millimeters of armor. Huh. Does go down, though. That's huge. The northern push has really been destroyed. Tiger's falling back. There's a Firefly in the town as well. He's got 6 in sea phase. So there's still plenty of Fireflies to go, and there's not that many Tigers. Only 6 Tigers and 2 Panthers, and we've seen several Panthers go down. So I have a feeling Mimile's actually already running out of armor. He's kind of thrown a lot of the Stug M42s away. They're already all dead. Half-track being annoying. And this is honestly where Stan wants to be fighting, in these tight areas where his Cromwells can get maximum value along with his Shermans and stuff. And the long range of the Tigers can't really be taken advantage of. Currently 12-12. Mimile's still at advantage here at the half-hour mark, and this is where the income flips. So they've had equal amount of income up to this point, but now each 10 minutes, Mimile will pick up 200 points. 37 mils managing to keep these Osters out of the sky. Really important, because otherwise Stan can formulate good attacks and defenses. Tiger moving forward here. It's really aggressive because he shows side armor while he does this. He's also putting himself in range of the 17-pounder. It's now dead. I guess he knows it's dead. It's the only reason he would do this, I would think. He's trying to take out the half-tracks that are holding this flag. Little salient being created here by Stan's little push forward. Another 172 is in. All 3 172s are still alive, though. That's pretty key. And now the counter battery is finally starting. Looks like 1 Sexton's already dead. And this is why I was mentioning doing this sooner, because he can kill them. It's not like they don't die. 37 mil goes down. That's a big kill AA-wise, but there's plenty of AA in Mimile's deck. He just needs to bring it in, and he's already bringing it in. Yep, 172 is aggressively targeting these Sextons. That's what he's got to do. They're open top, so they do definitely die a fair bit quicker than, say, a tank or something like that. But Mimile only has 75 infantry as well, so it's not like he's got infinity infantry to work with. Tiger bounces that Cromwell 7 parachute to DC, gets in close to actually capture this flag definitively. Cromwell 5 maneuvering around here. Can't get a line of sight on it. Another Tiger moving in. And the North has finally been overwhelmed, although Mimile's not going to get any further than this. Stan is going to start running into the... Well, I keep saying that. He's going to run into the issue of running out of infantry, but here's 4 more Dragoni squads. Like he has an infinity of them still. And he's definitely used some infantry. It's not like he hasn't been calling them in, that's for sure. I've actually seen a lot more infantry out of him than we usually see him play with. Half-tracks here proving to be key to continue to pin down infantry and such. Here come the Dragoni. $37 million, another Tiger E coming in. He should be almost out of those. Maybe one more, but perhaps none. Some others still get 42 around. I could have sworn he used up all of these very much. But he's out of Fallschirm Pioneers. That's why we're only seeing the Haroshaje coming in at this point. It is interesting that he brought this C-phase card of para commanders. Commandos, whatever. A squad of 4 mosquitoes coming in all of a sudden. The 37 mil stopped 3 of them and failed to stop the 4th, which kills the leader, which is probably the least valuable target. The Cromwell 5 goes down. Now the Tiger takes a pen from the Firefly there. Firefly will get the first shot off. Will it land the penetration? It should. Tiger E goes down. Big kill there. 37 mil already under pressure from the Sextons. Another Sexton is dead, so there's only 2 left here. Focke-Wulf tried to take out the... I think the Focke-Wulf took out 1 mosquito. The other one's going to get away here. Might lose his Focke-Wulf. Tiger's still alive. Half-track. Nope, Focke-Wulf does go down. The other Tiger coming in to kill that half-track. 2 Gerlichs coming in to try to kill off some of this armor before the Tiger re-engages. Half-track is dead now. 13-11 for Stan. Recapturing his town, but it is a thin hold. He is running out of infantry now. I'm quite confident he must be. Kubel, oh my god, both Kubels died with their Gerlichs. Oh, no wait, just one died. I lied. That's still bad, though. Now, but the Gerlich nice and close. Should be able to get penetrations here. Somehow the Firefly still bounces. Oh, that is so unfortunate. But the Firefly goes down. That's a huge kill. That's what he needed. The Sherman has no chance against the Tiger. Haroshaje kills off the half-track Dragoni here. Oh, and he pins it and takes it down. That's huge. Like I said, Stan, not really much infantry at this point. Another Sexton down. He's now losing his arty party back here. He had 6 Sextons. He's down to 1 and 2 more in reserve. Sherman's has to fall back. Now the Tiger, big dog, big cat again. Another Tiger E in. And Mimile making a push down here. Didn't even see this. So sorry about that. Panther supported with a Stug M42 and a whole crap ton of infantry. That's where all his reinforcements have been going. Tiger finding this Cromwell 7. Should have no problem killing that off. Infantry heading into the middle. 1 Dragoni and an Achilles coming in. So yeah, Stan is definitely struggling on the infantry tab. There's no doubt about that at this point. It's about time I see him be punished for playing balance with 50 infantry. I feel like he never is. Crusader AA is still got ammo, so killing that would be quite valuable. Sextons falling silent with most of them dead and all 3 of the 172 still alive. Surprised Mimile is not using that more aggressively. Achilles hitting some infantry. Of course, the target here is the Panther and the Sturmpanzer IV. Amazingly, Mimile has not recaptured this flag. Actually, he's moving the Tiger around to... I'm not sure what he's going after, actually. He's allowing himself to get hit by the 17-pounders. What are you doing? Stug M42 getting hit by the 17-pounder. MG42 opens up. 37 mil pushes off the recon plane here. Tiger finds the Sherman. The Sherman bounces on the side armor of the Tiger and misses the second shot. Like I said, the heavier armor of the side armor of the Tiger is one of its advantages over the Panther. The 2 advantages of a Tiger over Panther is essentially side armor and higher HE damage. MG42 goes down, but the 17-pounder is wiped out by the 172s. Stan currently holding the town flags, but, I mean, not really, just because Mimile has not pushed in. And here comes the reinforcements to recapture those flags. Haroshaje did get forward. Achilles takes a penetration, but there is a second Achilles. And we see recon infantry coming in for support. Double Mosquito now coming in. 37 mil is here, but unfortunately it's behind the hill, which means it's not opening fire because of the weird line of sight. Panther's going to die to this. Oh, wow, he dodged. These Mosquitoes have a huge bomb loadout. If those had hit, the Panther would have died. But they really didn't. If you can kill off this Dragoni, this flag will be Mimile's. Currently 13-11 with the flag recapturing the town. Nothing going on up north. Both players content with what's happened up there. A lot, honestly. HE-111 giving all that beautiful recon information here. But Mimile's probably running a little bit low on infantry as well. He has certainly called in a fair number, but he still has a lead in the 14-10, and the Juggernaut income is starting to rack up a little bit. Mosquito does get his bombs off, though. Panther's still alive, but damaged. Will die to one hit. Loader knockout on that. Ooh, it's a rough crit, to say the least. Especially from a Cromwell, which has no business penning it at all. Panther fires. Takes down one of the Cromwells. Fairchild to DC capturing the town. 14-10. Some reinforcements coming up north. He's going for a push back into his own flag here. He may succeed, honestly, unless that 17-pounder can tap the transports. Fairchild to DC, did they actually miss a Panzerfaust? I think they did. Not the second time, though. Armor goes down. Now see a Crusader A to force off the HE-111. That recon valuable. Recon is so valuable in these positions. Armor Blob moving forward. Tiger chilling out here. The Achilles is dangerous. The other thing's not, but the Achilles definitely is. There's another Tiger back here as well, though. 37 mil forces off the recon. Now the Mosquito's coming in. The 37 mil should be able to stop at least one, I would think. Yep, the second one will get through, though. No, it does not. It was going deep for the Panther and failed. Surprised I'm not there. Nope. Yep, there's Moray. I was about to say, surprised I'm not seeing Moray from Mimile, but here it comes. Along with his final 142. No, wait, just kidding, not his final. Just a fourth one. Fairchild to DC finding the two-man recon team. He just brings those in for the 50 cal vehicle. Fairchild to DC getting a Panzerfaust off on the half track. Will the Cromwell and Sherman stop in time? They do. But ooh, that's close. So close. And now the Tiger spotting that Sherman there. Stan is under pressure, and I love it. Achilles goes down to the Sturmpanzer. Achilles is open top, so that HE shell doing lots of damage, killing that off. Will help keep that Panther alive. Where's he already going now? And Stan throws the Talon. Mimile winning this one. Haroshaje here. 39 minutes and 17 seconds. Fantastic game to both players. 4,005 to 3,085 kills. Mimile with a pretty significant kill-death lead there. So yeah, nothing super special in the KDs here. Let's see. Firefly doing some nice work there. I'm surprised Stan didn't continue to push the north. He was actually doing quite well and then kind of gave up, honestly. I really thought he would just continue to drill into that because it was working for him, honestly. But fantastic game to both players. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon. Thanks a bunch and have a fantastic day.